My name's Paul Gatehouse. I'm the sound designer for Mary Poppins in London, and we're here at the Prince Edward Theatre. I left school when I was fairly young, 16, and I knocked on the door of my local theatre, the Theatre Royal in Plymouth, which is a great producing house that we have here in the country. And the head of sound there, Mike Palmer, was kind enough to invite me in and give me a look around, and that kind of got me gripped in theatre, and seeing what was going on in a theatre at a young age kind of really got me started. I spent the next kind of 7-8 years there. Mike ended up giving me quite a bit of responsibility in the end, kind of designing shows in the studio theatre, and I was lucky enough to kind of work with all the visiting productions that would come from London. A lot of the Cameron Mackintosh productions, which is Mary Poppins is one of. Mary Poppins for a sound designer is a really interesting one. The story lives in a quite dark, murky Edwardian kind of world. So there's a lot of opportunity for great textures and sound design to be had. And obviously it's got an amazing score that goes along with that. What I wanted to do with this production is take advantage of kind of the latest technology that's out there in object-based mixing. So we can create a really kind of immersive environment and a sound which has a lot of space in it. We have a big kind of surround system in the theatre as well. So we've got kind of a lot of moving parts to the system, a lot of kind of dynamic sound effects content, as well as our 12-piece orchestra. I think for me, what I found with Sony is it's probably the closest thing to a piece of cable that you can find in terms of its linearity and kind of true sound transmission. The radio mics are interesting because it's something that the theatre goer, the audience member, wouldn't necessarily kind of think or care about, but it's such an important key piece in what we do. You know, it translates all that story that comes off the stage. We can create moments where we pull them in and then kind of go into a big kind of zoom out into a big movie-esque kind of cinematic moments, which we can do a lot in Mary Poppins because the score has got a lot of kind of dynamics woven into it and a lot of intricate play-like storytelling as well. So using sound in that way, we can kind of really create those emotional points throughout the evening and support all the big, impactful moments at the same time. Our principals are wearing 2. In the case of Mary's, even 3, because she has a transmitter concealed in her hat, and then a kind of main and backup system that she wears. We don't want to kind of detract from anything that she has to concentrate on during that performance. So with the 3rd generation of the DWX system, that small form factor of the transmitter gave us all those kind of opportunities to be able to put them in hats and in places that were comfortable for the actor. What I particularly love about the digital radio mic technology is there's no compander in the transmitter, so you get that really kind of accurate signal, which is what I'm looking at for vocals. Just a really true representation of the voice, a really kind of linear, crystal clear transmission. Mary Poppins is a kind of special show to me. It's one of my first opportunities that Cameron gave me to work on the production. So getting the chance to work on it on this scale is really great.